Hello everyone, how are you all? Hope you are doing very well. So in the last lesson we have done this cool stuff. So let's go ahead and I will start this lesson by changing the map to night vision. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So where should I start? First of all, the zoom is too high, so let's make it 18 in here. Okay, yes, so this is very nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we have to do. First of all, we have a map in here, so let's go ahead and okay, let's do the style. Okay, so in here I will define map style. Okay, and I will just initialize with empty array, and I will go to Google. So we have Google in here, this lovely from Google, so we can choose the style, we can customize it, etc. After I choose what I want, I will grab this copy JSON. After I copy this JSON in here, very straightforward. So I will go ahead and I can put it in here, copy and paste in the data, but the best way is to go inside the GS folder. So let's okay, and component I will define in here JSON. Okay, and I will make this JSON file. I will call it night style maybe. Okay, JSON. Okay, and I will paste the code in here. So this will organize the, because we don't need to import inside the code. Okay, so what I have to do is just copy and paste this. Okay, and come back in the code and just paste it in. So we have JSON like this. Okay, style, you don't need to care about it. Okay, so after we have this bad boy in a place, so let's import. So night style, maybe let's call it night style. Okay, from where is it? In JSON, isn't it? So the same. Okay, and night style. Okay, night style. Okay, the JSON. Okay, which is this one. Okay, so we have this now. What happened here, man? Okay, so we have this. How we can import this? Okay, or how we can do this? So let's format the code a little bit ugly. Okay, so how we can do this? When I want to click in the button in here, I want to change the style. So when I click here, change map style maybe. Okay, so we don't have this method. Okay, so let's define it very quickly. Come back in here. So this is style a little bit ugly. Okay, so methods, and I will make to ensure if this work. Okay, so what we have in here. Okay, so okay, so let's check if this work. Go to our application. I don't, the link will be in the description, guys. Okay, for this map style. Okay, so let's in here. So it doesn't work. Do we have in here? Okay, so map styles. Okay, or a style. Okay, okay, so let's go ahead and see if we get the action right. Okay, cool, so we have the action. So how we can change the map now? So as we know, the map in here take options. Okay, and I will assign this as map style maybe. Okay, which is this one in here. Okay, and okay, from here is now is empty, as we can see. Okay, yes, is empty. I need to click and change the style. So I will come back in here, change map style, and I will do just that. Map style equal to, I believe is option. Okay, so we don't need to just do map style like this. Okay, so this if will work, night style, and yep, that's like this. So let's check if this works. So let's go ahead here and cool, so it's working. Okay, if I want to go back to the day vision, how I can do this? So very simple, very straightforward. Okay, so we have night style, and we have this thingy, and we have day style. So how we can check. There is many way honestly to check. Okay, if let's do the if this equal to this, let's see if this take. Okay, if the map style equal to this, that's mean make it like this maybe, otherwise make it like this. So let's check if this work. I'm not sure if this will work, so let's check. Night. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so okay, so let's do it in another way. Okay, how we can do this? Night on equal to false. Okay, cool. So we have night on and night off. So when he click as a first, okay, I can make like this is night on, so false will be true. Okay, yeah, so that's it. And here if it's equal blah blah blah, if not equal blah blah blah. So let's check if this work. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, so it doesn't work as well. So let's see what we have done wrong. Okay, so if true, okay, make it as this. If equal to, if is on like this, if not. Okay, so how we can do this? Okay, yeah, okay, so because it's false and come here true, so we need on, so this will be in here. Okay, so let's check if this work. Okay, cool, but this doesn't work because I believe we need to define in here the style as well. Okay, so map style and the style. Okay, and this will be an object and will be styles, I believe. Okay, so as simple as this and just empty. Okay, don't worry about this, so just make the style empty. We have the style in the JSON, so this will make it as empty. Okay, and this will be like this, I believe. Okay, so if when it start as a false, it will make it a true. Then is it true? Yes, take the night style. Okay, I believe that's it. Yep, cool. So we have it here. I will now make a marker in here. So I have the coordinate. Okay, I will make here as a marker. So will be this the home and this the car. Okay. Okay, so I have the location with me for the car. So I call it car location, and I want to install this lovely animation library. Okay, we can do it purely by JavaScript. Okay, but this one is a very nice one. Okay, we will add feature on it, but we can do it from scratch, or we can do it using this lovely library. Okay, so let's run this and see if we can get it. I will come back when this finish. Okay. Okay, cool. So we have it installed successfully. I want to go in here and make initialize sliding marker maybe, or whatever. Okay, and here I want to define something. This what the component we have installed this for JavaScript and jQuery. To use it in Vue.js, after little bit search, we have to do it. We do something tricky, okay, but it's work just fine and more than perfect. So I will define here, I will include the library like this. Okay, so this what require. Okay, and I believe marker, yeah, this one exactly. Yep. Okay, after this I will initialize this globally. Okay, initialize, okay, globally. Okay, so I believe that's it here, globally. Okay, so okay, that's completely fine in here. Now what I'm going to do is to draw a markers. Okay, I will define in here very quickly, okay, markers, and I will see how we can set the icon for it. Okay, it should be easy, so don't worry about it. So I will define marker in here, let marker. Okay, and so how we can do this? Yep, I will come back here and make the markers equal to a new what we have installed. Just install this one, and this will take an object as a parameter. So where is the position? I want the position to be in the car location, which is this one. Okay, and I need the map. What is the map? Basically the map in here. Okay, so we have to define this as well. So how we can define this? Okay, we will call this from the mounted, but let's make this the map in here. Okay, so we have the map in here, and let's do the title, for example, any title, sliding marker. Okay, and I will define as well the icon, which will be the car icon. So I have it in the other screen, car icon. I don't have this, so let's define this very quickly, and it will be in the images. Okay, I believe car icon. So I will grab this icon from other screen. I believe this one. Okay, so I will go images and paste it in here. So hopefully we get, yeah, so this is the car. Okay, so we have this car in here now, and this will be imported in here. Okay, how we can call this? Little bit tricky, not tricky, is easy. So as I mentioned, this meant to be for the jQuery, but in here how we can access to the map. So as you know, in Vue.js you can access to all the component using reference, and we have indeed map reference, and this promise. Okay, this give us a promise. If you're not familiar with the promise, it's return two things. Okay, fail or success. Okay, as easy as this. And after initialize the map. Okay, after initializing the map, and let's make a function here. Okay, after initializing the map, I want to call this. Okay, and how we can do this? Very easy. And yes, so I need to go and grab the map object. How we can do this? Basically, I believe is map object. Yeah, so this after, yeah, like this. Okay, so after the component is mounted and after the map is initialized, all the map component is there, because as you know, the map takes a little bit time to initialize in the screen. After initialized, go ahead and do the slide marker, and let's see what we have in the screen. Okay, close this and let's see what we have. Okay, we have nothing in the screen, surprisingly. Okay, let's see what the problem. Okay, let's check the error. Where's the error? So initialize. Okay, this should be in here inside the method. Silly mistake, but yes, this should trick. And the sliding, let's rename it to sliding maybe. Okay, and this should be it, I believe. Yeah, so we have our car here in here now, as we can see. And yes, so okay, Mr. Hussam, I need to make another marker here. Okay, for, or there is no need to add another marker, but I want to move the car. Okay, so guys, we have two steps here. I have make some like this, you know. If you go to, I will put the link in the description in here. Okay, so move to the current location, allow. Okay, so GBR, this one, this website. Okay, if you go ahead, you see this make a direction. So I go to the car location that I have, which is it. Then I go, let's go inside. Okay, and I make direction like this, the car. Okay, after this I show and I grab this, I convert it to JSON. Okay, and you can use it directly, you read the XML, but the idea is so the same. So you have a group of data. Of course, the car, let me finish this idea first. So I grab this in here. Okay, so just this a coordinate. So the car in here, then moved in here, then moved here. In the real application, we will do it in the future as well. We will have an app which has the driver. Okay, and this record animation and we'll receive it from the API. But for the purpose of this, to check if the code, our code work, we will do something like this. Okay, so I will import the data in here. Okay, so I have it in here now. Okay, Mr. Hussam, now I will make a new method here. Okay, move car. Okay, and I will call this bad boy. Okay, where should we call this bad boy? In here or okay, let's call this in here. Okay, move car. Okay, so this will contain our logic for moving the car. We have the sliding marker, which is represent the movement. Okay, the marker, sorry, and we have our JSON, which is the coordinate. Okay, how we can do this, how we can move the car, and hopefully we will do it and we're not going to have any issue. So let's go ahead. Okay, I will make here set time out. Okay, so we have delay. Okay, set time out. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this take function. Okay, so let's freeze a little bit. So yeah, so function. Okay, and let's do just that. So set time out. What the wrong with it? Okay, okay, handler. Okay, and okay, okay, cool. So we have this, but here I need to define it as this function. It's more clear. Okay, cool. So this will take a function, and I will make delay of so every time make delay and run this code. Okay, so what we have 1000 is good. Okay, so I will define in here. I will grab the to let, okay, which is the first in the list in the JSON file, and this in the features. Okay, inside the feature I will make I will tell you where's the I come from. It's very easy, geometry. I will tell you as well geometry. Okay, and the coordinate I believe, and 1. Okay, and for the lng, which is this bad boy, will take the 0. So where this come from? So let's define the I first of all. Let's make I of 0, I believe. Okay, 0 will be fine, so it's not a problem. Okay, Mr. Hussam, how you get this feature? If you go to the JSON here, feature, then geometry.coordinate to access to this, and this lng, and the other one is let 1 and 0. Okay, so we have the coordinate in here. So this will grab the first coordinate. Okay, how we can move the car now? We can move the car. I need to, because I'm here, so I need to do like this view. So this represents whole the inside of the view. So I will make view, and I will access to the car location, and I will give it the new location, which is like this, let to let, and to lng to. Okay, so we have here, so let's make the markers, okay, and set animation like linear. So this function from their documentation, we don't need to worry about. So type of animation, slide the marker. Okay, by the way, we can do it manually. I have done it manually as well. Maybe we'll do it in the future, but as this set position for now, we don't need any complexity, and we have this. So yes, I believe this should be it here, but I need to now to call this function again and again. Okay, okay, so this will move to the next point, which is this one. Okay, and I will to call this function again, which is v move car. It's not complicated, it's very easy, guys. Okay, so this will grab the first, and after this one I grab the second, and etc., and he will make the nice animation for us. So do I miss something in here? Okay, oh, hopefully it's it. Okay, so nothing happened here, which is strange. Do we call it? Okay, so let's see what's the problem. Move car in here, and this I will inside this. Okay, guys, so we have an error. So why? Okay, so JSON is not defined. Okay, yeah, data. Okay, so data, not JSON. Sorry. Okay, cool. So let's see. Okay, cool. So as we can see, the car is move, move, and it will stop here, which is cool. But as you can see, we need a rotation. the correct rotation for the car. We call this pairing. Okay, pairing. So I have done like utility. So I will come in here and I will paste some utility class. Okay, so this has a lot of function. Very nice function, but this the one we are interested. So some magic. Okay, and yeah, so we can use this in the inside in here, but this is the best way you make map utility. Okay, after copy and paste, we need to tell Mr. Vue.js that we need to use this. Okay, so how we can do this? Very simple. Okay, so we need to onboard. I don't want to update now. Okay, so maps utility from utility map utility. Yes, and that's it, mate. So map utility map, what's the name of it? Yeah, so this is the one, and I want to tell Mr. View to use it. Use. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, map utilities, and yeah, so this Laravel or Vue.js, so that videos get longer, 21 minutes. Okay, until this point we are ready to go. Okay, but let's do this if we have little bit, so let's do it. Okay, so map utility, and we have the pairing, and this should be it in here. So how we can use it in here? Okay, I need to change. I will use CSS. Okay, so I will here anything with car.png. Okay, I want to change the CSS of it. Okay, like this, very so transform. Okay, and I want to make rotate. Okay, this one rotate. Okay, it's not difficult, and I want to pairing. I will tell you how we can get the pairing in the moment. And degree. Okay, and I will make like this in here. Okay, and yes, should be it in here, but I need like this. So how we get the pairing in here? I will define const very quickly v.pairing. Okay, and I will v.car location, which is late, and v.car location, which is long. Okay, so that's it. We need more. We need this and this. So between this point, so this is the pairing, the magic in here will happen. He will calculate the degree of rotation required. Then simply we implement it here. So let's see if this work. Okay, it should rotate here, but it doesn't. So let's see what's the problem. So guys, let's see how we can do this, why it doesn't rotate. So if I go in here, I check the pairing here. Let's delete this. Okay, so just to grab this in here. So why this happen? Because we need to calculate the pairing before change the location. Otherwise, it will give us 0. Okay, hope this makes sense. So let's do. Okay, cool. So as we can see, it change. This is the correct rotation, and I believe when it come here, it will. You see how it's the car is moving, and voila, you see it. Cool. So as I mentioned, guys, when we put it in here, it changed the car location. If I put it here, it's wrong. Okay, let's again. If I put it in here, it's wrong. Okay, because I need the old car location, not the new. This will be equal to this. Okay, so like this. Okay, cool, guys. So yes, this for the lesson today. In the next lesson, we will do some modification as well. In the night, I want to change the car, and I will make this has home or something, and we'll calculate the distance as well. Great, guys. The video get longer. Please subscribe and like. A lot of more great stuff is coming, like the control panel, permission, add more restaurant, and more and more. Please subscribe and like, and see you in the next video. Bye.